What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Today we got a video from Astral Dior, worst parts of 2024. I personally think 2024 was a good year for me, but there were some bad parts. Let's get right into it.
2024. As we approach the end of the year, I can honestly look back and acknowledge that it was very mid, to say the least. Definitely a 5 out of 10. If 2016 was S tier, this was a cool.
I will admit, the reason why I say it's the best year for me is because of personal reasons. I ain't gonna lie.
We'll see at best. I feel like for every good fire thing that happened, 10 weird, awkward, and downright disgusting acts followed. But with that being said, allow me to present to you worst parts of 2024. First, the allegation station was at full capacity this year. It was just a matter of time before
there were a lot of allegations, I can't even lie.
Or somebody you thought was a good person was exposed for being some type of pedo weirdo. This predatorial plague was infecting the whole content niche. So many
Bro, the YouTube saying, I'm glad they're all coming out now instead of running 5 years down the line. But goddamn, how many? Jesus, bro.
people were getting exposed and things coming into the light. I started looking at the people around me. Me and my partner were reminiscing when we were 16, talking about, oh bro, remember that one girl I was with? She was thick. I almost put bro in cuffs myself. This whole thing got me scared to even be nostalgic with my partner. And what made it so wild is that some of the biggest names were getting hit with some of the wildest junk. If you would have told me 2 years ago that Mr. Beast would have a weirdo allegation, I'd be like, there's no way. I tell you, you're out your mind. And then it wasn't even only him. Supposedly,
wasn't that proven false? I could have sworn it was proven false. If y'all know, let me know in the comments.
It's his whole camp. Then you had Dr. Disrespect, who known to be this crazy masculine gamer, OG in the game, over here messing with the youth.
Maybe it's time to tell my side of the story. Huh, champs?
And plenty other people that I haven't mentioned. And there's a lot of things you can come back from. Plenty of creators getting exposed for scamming fans and junk, but the weirdo allegation acted as kryptonite. Rightfully so, but it was such a detrimental topic that if it attached to somebody's name, whoever was associated with
it sticks with them.
Said person turned on them quick as hell, voted them off the island immediately. Look at the Kai and his cameraman situation. Up until a couple days ago, dude was exiled from the earth. He tried to make a video, said if anybody needs some help setting up some streaming stuff, or just needs any work at all, I'm trying to get back into it.
Anyone that needs help dreaming, IRL streaming, whatever.
Hey, listen, bro. Stay the fuck over there. Don't you dare come back here, bro. Don't come back here, bro. You are disgusting, bro.
Where it may be, feel free to contact me below.
They in the comments talking about go get a 9 to 5. It's time to start clocking in. But a person who I did not expect to get hit with this allegation, none other than Aubrey Drake Graham. And allow this to transition into the next worst part of 2024. Second, the Drake and Kendrick beef. This was the altercation that I cannot lie, I did not expect. But when you think about it, it was kind of
Wait, did you say what?
To get hit with this allegation, none other than Aubrey Drake Graham. And allow this to transition into the next worst part of 2024. Second, the Drake and Kendrick beef. This was the altercation that I can't.
But back to what I was saying. How is that a bad year? How is that bad? That's one of the best things in the year. That's one of the best things that happened in 2024.
Cannot lie, I did not expect. But when you think about it, it was kind of needed. The state of rap music has definitely been more on the feel good, sound good trajectory. Like a lot of things are here today and gone tomorrow. And if we're being quite honest, music had kind of been pretty boring. Seeing arguably the two top artists in rap go at each other's neck with the things that they were saying definitely had us all locked in for a little bit. It didn't matter if you didn't give nan fucks. Either had a conversation or an argument about the Drake and Kendrick beef. My mother even asking me what I think about the beef. That definitely will go down as like a top 3 legendary feud right there. And for just a moment, it really felt like artists were trying. And I think we were missing that. Regardless of who you think won or not, we all have to agree that Kendrick defiled this nigga Drake. From Euphoria to not.
He killed him. He killed him. Foot on the neck, was not breathing. And Drake just threw one punch and that was Philly Myers, and And when it hit him so good, you thought it was a good punch, and then Kendrick laughed, going ha ha ha. Then an hour later, Meet the Grams dropped, and he was like,
Not Like Us, this nigga was dragging gang, and Not Like Us was just the icing on the cake. This is the only song that I can recall where a nigga exposes someone for being an alleged weirdo.
How old are you? Oh, I don't know if I should feel guilty or not, but I had fun. I like the way your breasts feel against my chest.
Every HBCU high school band is playing that so sonically good that at the last family event that I was at, someone played it on the Bluetooth speaker and my grandmother was nodding her head. And it just got deeper and deeper. With Drake responding with Family Matters, and literally right after that Kendrick dropping. Y'all remember that? Like 10 minutes later, like the shit was so systematically placed. It was like Kendrick had Drake's phone tapped. As soon as he heard Drake say, let's drop that song, he was already on it. But as it came to an end and settled down, it really showed the influence that Drake has. This is the only person I've seen get hit with these allegations and get his name dragged through the mud, still be able to drop songs and go crazy. People was choosing sides like they personally knew these niggas. My partner Berto, he was on my line defending Drake like it was his first cousin, talking about, bro, they lying, that's not true. Third, TikTok
stuff. I was a J. Cole guy. I was a J. Cole, bruh. He's still one of the best.
Now, before I just come on here and bash TikTok, it's definitely made a way for a lot of people. Me personally, if it wasn't for me gaining traction on TikTok, I wouldn't even know that I was able to do videos like this. And they pay money on there. They help change people's lives. But what has also been birthed is some of the most degenerate, mind-controlling, and disturbing things known to man. First, I want to speak on brain rot.
All right, kids, here's your Magermelon. Eat up. Oh, boy, eat. It's just too much French for you. That's okay. Daniel, how's your mewing class today? I lost my mewing streak.
This here alone has disappointed me so much. The slang that has been birthed because of TikTok will destroy generations to come. Words like crash out, skibbity, riz. Just saying this is giving me heart palpitation. Brain rot on TikTok has affected the minds of so many. You got people the ripe age of 20 being called unk now. People are using these terms in regular day.
Bro, I am 19 years old. And I turned 19 in October. At 18, I was getting called unk. Bro, I'm only 18.
Day-to-day conversation. You can see bad hoes walk by talking about gyap. This must come to an end. In no world should you see somebody and say shit like holy aura. And this is real life. I'm disappointed in some of y'all. In previous videos, I've seen somebody comment I'm mogging. I didn't know what that meant until I looked it up. And how I see it, this is only the beginning. As more content comes out, there's only gonna be more bullshit.
Bro, they about to call you unk in that comment section with the way you're talking with these terms, bro. They about to call you unk,
to say.
bro.
The next thing I want to talk about is the content. People are doing things that if their ancestors were here to see it, it was probably self-delete to stop some of the monstrosities that are happening. Imagine this. Years down the line, a man is talking to his grandchildren. His grandson asks, Grandpa, my mom said you used to be this big internet star. That's how you bought this house. What did you do? He chuckles and says, well, grandson, take a look for yourself.
I'm the Easter Bunny, I'm the Easter Bunny. I'm the Easter Bunny, I'm the Easter Bunny.
Crazy thing is that individual is proud of that shit. Niggas will do anything before they get a 9 to 5. I wouldn't even have thought of that. My mind would not have went to, you know what I can do? Act like an NPC in a video game. Go on TikTok talking about thank you for the glizzy.
Think of the heart me. I heard you too. Think of the glizzies.
The links people are going for clout on the internet are starting to get insane, bro. Good and bad, TikTok is giving everybody a chance to be famous. And if I'm being honest, a lot of motherfuckers should not be lit right now. I'm not one to hate on somebody getting money, changing generational curses, making a way for their family. But I feel like I can sit back and say, nigga, you're not supposed to be here. Somebody who really not supposed to have it is the Hawk Tuah shawty. Listen, we've seen a lot of social outside interviews. They've been doing them for a while now. But because some skinny Caucasian girl said Hawk Tuah on a mic, she now has one of the biggest podcasts on Spotify.
Hawk Tuah.
How the homeless nigga on the street I talked to the other day gave real game and wisdom on life. And when he stopped in the middle of his sentence to talk to me to ask the guy walking into the store for 50 cents, the nigga told him get a job. I'm just trying to put some shit in perspective. TikTok has made a lot of good people famous, gave them hope, but it's making even the most bottom of the barrel crustacean motherfuckers lit. I saw somebody on TikTok getting lit named Mr. Piss Air, and this whole bit is messing around with his bodily fluids, splashing urine everywhere, showing the state of his room, trash and roaches. And if that motherfucker can get lit, you watching sitting on your ass talking about it's too hard to start content, need to get up and get to it, because a nigga showering with his bodily fluids is getting to it right now. Fourth, the body transformations. First one I want to speak about is this BBL epidemic. I want to start by saying I don't care what you do with your body. It's your world, do your thing. I'm gonna talk about y'all. And it seemed like that BBL is starting to become a starter pack for some of these hoes, not even making an effort to build that hoe themselves. And especially where I live in Houston, I see fat asses every day. Real asses, botched asses, even good BBLs. Moms, aunties, grandmas getting them. Seen a woman the other day, 4 kids around her. From the front view, thought she had 6, but the other 2 were just her ass cheeks moving. And for some of them, if they not trying to be thick, but they don't feel like hitting that gym, they use another popular body transformation tactic, that Ozempic. Give this a couple of years. Finally get all the kinks out and it's been worked out a little bit more. You're gonna see every big person that don't want to touch that gym get on Ozempic. And that's totally fine. The issue lies when motherfuckers start trying to lie about it. Talking about they've been putting in all this work, but it's just statistically impossible for you to have dropped all that weight in a month. And the weight loss look different. Look at Ice Spice. At one point thick as hell. Now she's very, very slender. And it don't look like a healthy slender for real. Like you can kind of see it in the face. It looked like she's been drained. Like a music industry demon was just sucking the soul from her body. And it seems to not matter the gender. A reoccurring name with these allegations is Drizzy. They trying to say he used Ozempic and got a BBL. But bet that nigga drop an album tomorrow, we gonna listen to it. Part 5, Gooners. We're entering the depths of the underworld with this one. Porn addictions have been here for a long time now. But I feel like something egregious was born here in 2024 with these niggas. Because of many factors, niggas are not able to control themselves. The video could be about me, and behind a girl with a fat ass could walk by, and you go into a comment section and you will see who's shorty in the back, what's her at, find the girl in the back. But if that one,
Lord have mercy. You'll do all that, bro.
woman walked in front of them, they were met with the same chance. They would cower into their shell and act like nothing happened because of all that jerking, all that spanking, all that gooning. These niggas aren't even seeing women as people anymore. They see them as tools to get their knuckles white. It's a true epidemic, a true plague. And it's really only getting worse for niggas who don't know how to navigate this life. These people will never feel a woman's touch because the life force in their bodies have been nutted out. Another thing is people saying, hear me out. Why the fuck is a cartoon character coming on the screen and you talking about hear me out? Niggas is so sick, a pig could walk by and they gonna say, hear me out. I hope to see a new level of
Luckily, I think this is all jokes, but the fact that I have to mention that it's all jokes is crazy.
consciousness, a new level of thinking sprouts in 2025, and this Gooner rise has made these OF models wealthy people. Sophie Rain making more money shaking ass in a Spider-Man costume than Jason Tatum is to put a ball into a basket and hooping working out his whole life. Johnson in one hand, phone in the other, Apple paying, sending money.
4 million.
Bro, as much as I don't like girls doing OF, at this point, I can't even blame them no more. There's just a lot of weirdos paying for that. Why are you playing? There's a Orange and Black website that's free. Why are you giving away your hard-earned money?
Dollars in a month? Yeah.
Shit's getting dark. Enough about these niggas. I'm ready to move on. These are definitely some of the worst people of 2024. 6th, freak culture. Being a freak was at an all-time high this year. Once people saw that being a freak online was okay, the floodgates were open and freak content came rushing through. I remember the top of the year when Adam22 had a competition for his wife to get smashed. I didn't think it would get too much worse than
Cuck of the year, ladies and gentlemen. Cuck of the year.
than that. And it's not that I expected better out the nigga, but it was just pretty crazy. But the freak saw that and said, bet it's open season, because what social media had become following that was downright awful. Twitter turned from a communication social media app to corn and beheading. IG had that weird corn thing go on as well. And TikTok is just diet corn. It just ends up leading you to corn anyway. The app is being plagued by asses and breasts. Podcasts of some girl talking about sucking Johnson, some guy talking about threesomes. It doesn't stop. I'm in my bed tossing, turning, sweating, being haunted from all the asses that I saw on social media the day before. I woke up out my sleep yelling, get away from me last night. Relieved that it was just a dream. A lot of people were on timing this year, bro. Y'all forgot about Sketch, right?
I did not have sexual relations with that man. I'm just kidding. I did.
He might have took the cake of the freakiest nigga out if we didn't find out about the final boss, P. Diddy. I almost didn't even bring this up because I'm so sick of hearing of this nigga. But there's no way you could talk about freak culture without talking about him.
I like when you like this, daddy.
Yeah, you can't escape it, bro.
Where you put my bag? Daddy, I like when you scrambling and scraping for shit.
Things that were said seem so fictional. Niggas talking about a big extravaganza with a big old white bed and all the baby oil that you could ever imagine. A true freaked out man's paradise. And that what made it even worse, they start mentioning niggas that you actually fuck with. Everybody's name was being mentioned. They talk about LeBron James. I saw an article talking about Malcolm X and Martin Luther King was in that motherfucker too. Then one of the highlights and horrible.
What? Oh, so we making up anything.
Things that I heard was that supposed audio of Meek Mill being drilled to death. Pain that my ears felt was probably equivalent to the pain that dude was feeling in that video. So many things were being said about so many different people. It was like if somebody even had a picture with bruh, you was kind of like, damn, well, they got him. His cheeks was getting smacked. Thankfully, they finally got this nigga so they could put an end to his bullshit. 7th, streaming. Let me start by saying streaming is dope. Y'all pull up to my stream, Astral Dior on Twitch. This is gonna be a brief segment.
Hey, streaming starting soon.
Man, there's not too much to say, and also I'm ready to be done with this video, but this nigga Kai Cenat done reinvented the whole realm of streaming. I remember when I first heard about streaming, it was just niggas on the game playing Fortnite and Call of Duty and shit. Now this nigga Kai Cenat done turned to Jimmy Fallon, making the intro to a stream a movie trailer. The barrier to entry is changing. Another part to the streaming that's not a joke is some of these IRL streamers doing ungodly things. There was a clip of somebody taking a homeless woman out to dinner. Said he was going to the bathroom and left her ass there to pay.
6. Oh no. I think I left my wallet in my car. Fuck. I'll be right back. All right.
I just seen another clip of some little kids grabbing food off people's plates and running. And then you got people like Jack Doherty getting in car accidents and shit.
Let's not talk about that, guys.
All for the clip. Clip farming is fucking niggas' heads up. And it kind of goes back to getting fame and fortune is getting a lot easier these days. You could be the nigga that nobody likes with no morals and values. Post a clip of you doing some reckless, wild shit. Get a lot of attention, good and bad, and make a lot of money from it. And because they're rewarded for that action, they now go full steam ahead. It's been a crazy year to say the least. That being said, man, one of the good things that happened in 2024 was the rise of this channel, bro. As well as the Astral Dior Plus channel and the More Astral Dior channel. Those are 2 reaction channels you should definitely pull up to. Link will be in the description. I want to thank y'all so much for what y'all are doing for me. It's not only changing my life, but the people around me. There's something that you really want to do in 2025, bro. Make sure you do it. Give it a real effort, and I guarantee by the end of the year, whatever it is that you wanted to do, you will be close to achieving it or have achieved it. That being said, man, like the video, sub up, comment up, and I'm gonna see y'all in the next video, bro. ADD lad, do it.
That is all for that video. If you guys enjoyed the content, please like and subscribe. Come back another time, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.